Today we read from Luke chapter 4, verses 14 through 22. Jesus goes into the synagogue in Capernaum, and he reads from the scroll of the prophet Isaiah. "The Spirit of the Lord is upon me, because he has anointed me and sent me to bring glad tidings to the poor." These days after Epiphany, these days after the manifestation of the Lord are so powerful, because in these days we are invited to step more deeply and more perfectly, more fully into this reality that Jesus comes with this mission, with this purpose in mind. There was a time when the days after Epiphany, the weeks, in fact, after Epiphany, were on the calendar for the church, the time after Epiphany. And that time after Epiphany went all the way through to the feast of the presentation of the Lord. The presentation of the Lord, or Candlemas, on February 2nd. And in that time, in those weeks after Epiphany, the church was inviting us to this deeper reflection. Now, we no longer call it that time after Epiphany. We now have the few days after Epiphany until the Feast of the Baptism of the Lord, and then we go into a few weeks of ordinary time before we begin the season of Lent. But actually, the focus of this time remains very much the same. The focus of this time remains very much on the ways that Jesus, in his public ministry, in his preaching, in the miracles that he works, is manifesting himself to the world, is making himself known, is making it clear who he is and what he is all about. And so as we are in this time after the Epiphany, we can ask for the Lord to give us that light, that we can understand what he is doing, what he is calling us to do, and how in this time after the Epiphany, he wants to make himself known to the world through each of us. The Spirit of the Lord is upon us. May he send us out to proclaim that good news to all the world. God bless you.